Okay, when it comes to finding the lowest common multiple, you are trying to find the smallest number that both or all of the numbers will go into. So if we have a look first of all at 30 and 75, my recommendation is always going to be to focus on the largest number and go up that times table until you find a number that the smaller number will also go into. So if we have a look here at the first one, so we have 30 and 75. So 75, 30 will not go into 75. So 75 times 2 would be 150, and 30 will go into 155 times. So our lowest common multiple for 30 and 75 in this case will be 150. Now, looking at the second example, we have 14 and 28. So again, we're going to focus on the larger number first of all. So we've got 28, and I'm going to look at 14 and say, does 14 go into 28? And the answer is yes, it will go in 2 times. So the lowest common multiple for 28 and 14 would be 28. So 2 times 14 would be 28, and 1 times 28 would be 28. And that's the smallest number that both of these numbers will go into. So now we're going to look at 6 and 15. So focusing on 15 again. So we're going to ask the question, does 6 go into 15? And the answer is no. So we're going to start going through the 15 times table. So we've got 15, 30, 6 will go into 35 times. Your lowest common multiple for 6 and 15 is 30. Now let's come over here and look at 3 and 40. Again, focusing on the larger number. First question to ask is, will 3 go into 40? And the answer to that is no. So we're going to start going up the 40 times table. So 2 times 40 would be 80. 3 will not go into 80 because 8 plus 0 is 8, which isn't in the 3 times table. The next multiple in the 40 times table would be 120. And 1 plus 2 plus 0 is 3. So 3 will go into 120. So your lowest common multiple for 3 and 40 is 120. Now, when we look at the next one, we've got 3 numbers here. And again, your primary focus should be on the larger number. So we have 105. You need to ask yourself the question, will 3 go into 105? Well, 1 plus 0 plus 5 is 6. So yes, 3 will go in. So 3 already goes into 105. So we don't need to worry too much about 3 because that already goes in. The next number, 25, will 25 go into 105? The answer would be no, because 25 will go into 100, so it's not going into 105. So we need to start working our way up the 105 times table. So our next one is going to be 210, and 25 will not go into 210. The next one we will be looking at will be 315, and again 25 will not go into 315. We're then going to have a look at 420, and again 25 will not go into 420 because it will go into 420 with 20 left over. The next one we're going to look at is 525, and 25 will go into 525. So the lowest common multiple for 3, 25 and 105 would be 525. So again, focusing on the larger times table and looking at the relationship between the larger number and all of the other numbers will help you find your lowest common multiple.